Hi everyone, welcome to my channel from Your Intuition Queen. My name is Mara Marchesi. I am an intuitive and creative coach, healer, podcaster, psychic, and I love doing pick a card reading every Monday when I manage, because I know I didn't do it last week. Reading cards is something that I started years ago, and I love to bring it back this year. So we are going through some really interesting energies. Tomorrow is the eclipse, and we are all closing a big cycle. So some of us are going through some challenges, and some others are actually very happy to have released a lot of energy that might have stopped them in the past from achieving their goals and do certain things that they had in mind. So this pick a card energy will help you to understand a little bit more about your current situation, get messages that maybe you have received before but you need confirmation about, and just give you more insights. Just pick a card. Now you're going to see a picture, and just pick pile 1, 2, or 3, or you can also pick more than one. It's up to you. All right, let's go. Okay, so for pile number 1, the first card that came up is Full Moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, so for me, this is about maybe you have received some clarity around what is it that you want to do, and maybe you're not really sure. You have certain things in mind. You need to sit down and really start to create a plan for how you're going to make those things happen. What action do you need to take every day? Like how many actions a day? What are the 3 actions that you need to take a day? What is your vision in a month, 3 months, 6 months time, depending on what is it that you are working on. You need to make sure that you have at least an idea of the things that you need to do, the people you need to connect with, things that you need to stop doing, and then you can adjust as you go. But you need to have a framework so that you every day you know what you need to do and you don't get lost, because a lot of us oftentimes we have so much in our mind, we have so many ideas, we want to do so many things, we do so many things, we might get lost. But if you have a plan, you write it down, you know every day what you need to do, that will help you to achieve your goals quicker. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse, here we go. So yeah, um a specific situation has come to conclusion, and you need a plan to activate this new part of your life, this new dream, this new goal, um and the energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, this is exactly the energy we're in at the moment. We have all released a lot of stuff, and it's time that we start to think a little bit longer term. We start to believe more in ourselves, and we start to plan ahead. So what are you putting out there? What are you creating, and where do you want to be in the next 6 months, in the next year? And create a plan for that. The next card is Adventure, and you can see it's 55 and it's all blue. So this card, 555, is the number of freedom and adventure. So there is a lot of release in this card. There is also a lot of movement. So where do you want your dreams to go in the next few months? Um, Adventure for me, it's also about making sure you have fun and making sure you take risks that bring you to new possibility, new connections, open doors for you. The color blue is the color communication, so I just feel a lot of energy related to people, connections, new connections. This is the energy that we have all been working on with the South Node in Libra, and this eclipse is about relationship again. So How can you create better relationships, new connections, so that you can activate your dreams, you can activate new opportunity and possibilities. And then the last card is, there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. So here is really, this message is really about being honest with yourself and standing your ground. So whatever the situation for you is about, definitely there is a conclusion. So something that has not worked well, or that needed to be let go of, is coming to an end, or has already come to an end. And so there is this new energy moving and bubbling up for you, this new energy of adventure. The energy is gaining momentum. So this is all new energy coming up for you. And whenever we are in this maybe excited energy, we might get lost. And this is why you need to create a plan, so that you don't get lost and that you don't forget to do things that are important for you to move forward. But in the process, when we start a new phase in our life, when we connect with new people, the most important thing in order for you to be in alignment is to be true to yourself. So don't forget that. And I feel that for some of you, what has been closing was related to you not being true to yourself, and maybe just be a people pleaser or allow other people to make decisions for you. But now it's really about, I know who I am, I know what I want, and this is where I want to go. It's a really empowering energy. So pile number one, this is such an amazing energy. And I would suggest tomorrow to sit down with yourself a little bit and tune into what what are your dreams, and really create some sort of intention, and a little bit of intention, and like something together as intention and a plan, so that you can actually reach that destination quicker. And don't forget to be yourself always. It doesn't matter who is not with you. You're only going to attract the people that are resonating with you. So the more you're true to yourself, the more you're going to connect to people that are aligned to that energy that you're putting out there. All right. Thank you, pile number one. If you're interested in working with me, just go to the intuitionqueen.com. The links are below. You can book a oracle card reading or any other session that you might be interested in. Okay, thank you. Okay, pile number two. Let's see what's the message for you. Ooh, new moon eclipse, expect powerful change. And we are all in this situation right now where big changes are coming up. And a lot of us might feel a little bit anxiety. Some things have been coming up for us, not necessarily present, but those were because we needed to work on whatever was coming up, so that we could release them. And with the eclipse tomorrow, we are really all starting a new cycle. So it's really important that you believe in the impossible. The energy that are coming through for the next 6 months, 12 months and more, are really, really powerful. We're all being pushed to believe in ourselves unconditionally, to really push to step into our purpose, and to really push to go after those big dreams that we might have not done so because we were afraid we couldn't do it, or we're still afraid we couldn't shine as bright as we are. But now this energy is really pushing us to move toward that. And here we also have a fiery climax approaches full moon Aries. Aries is a sign of, let's go. And I feel that this eclipse is really going to push you forward towards what is it that you want. But the most important thing for you to really get the energy push is to believe in yourself and believe in the impossible. There are so many opportunities coming our way, and stay tuned to yourself, and believe that anything can happen. So don't lower your dreams because you think they are too big for you. It doesn't matter. Some dreams need time to actually happen. Some others will be quicker, but you don't need to know when it's coming first, or when the energy is pushing the one dream towards you more than the other. What you have to do is to tune into your dreams and believe they will happen. Believe that you are able to attract what you want. You are able to attract the right connection. The universe will have your back, and whatever needs to come your way will come your way. And for some of you, some of the dreams that you've been dreaming on and you've been working on will come very quickly now. And the next card is healing, and it's indigo blue. So it feels for me that there is a lot of work that you've put on in the past months and maybe years, and now, like, as you move forward in this new chapter of your life, you're healing from some stuff, but also this healing is propelling you towards something new, something bigger, something better. So keep doing what you're doing. But for a lot of you, what I feel is that either you are, or you just came out of a dark night of the soul, and this is why the healing card is here. So this is the fiery climates for a lot of you. If you are in during the dark night of the soul, don't worry, things are shifting as long as you work on yourself. For some of you, you have just gone through it, and you've just gone through one of the most difficult parts, and there is a shift in energy now because you've gone through the darkest part and you've gone through the whole healing process, and now things are shifting. But you need to believe this is possible. The last card is I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Yes, as I said, for some of you, you either gone through or going through the dark night of the soul, and when this happens, all of the biggest fears are popping up, and you might feel stuck. Know that this is happening for you and not to you, and what you're going through, you just gone through, it's because you needed to release a lot of the things that were holding you back. And so fears need to come up so you're able to see them, you're able to feel them, and you can release them. So make sure that you tune into love and not fear. So whatever fear is telling you, turn that words into affirmation that are related to love. So if you're afraid to be alone, say to yourself, I am always guided and protected by the universe, angels, and see whatever applies for you. I am never alone. The universe at my back. So find affirmation that contradict what your fear is telling you. I'm just going to read this again for you. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. All right, pile number 2. Let me know if this reading resonated with you, what's going on with you. And if you want to work with me, just go to my website, theintuitionqueen.com, and I'll see you next week. Okay, pile number 3. Let's see what you have here. Okay, so hold your vision. So you have a big vision. Things are changing. Tomorrow is the eclipse in Libra. We are going through major changes in the next few months. So hold your vision, balance spirituality and practicality, and bring love into the situation, human Aquarius. So I feel that for some of you, there is some sort of struggle. You might just keep doing things and working, and you are not really seeing the results. And it's important that you hold your vision. Sometimes, when we push too much, it's when we actually create resistance. And maybe you need to rest a little bit and step back a little bit and learn to balance spirituality and practicality. being always in the doing doesn't really help us. We need to stay connected to ourselves and take inspired action, but not take action because the mind is telling us that we're not doing anything, we're lazy. We need to take action based on what feels right for us. And we need to stay connected. So sometimes we need to rest because maybe you're tired, maybe you're just exhausted. And but your mind is telling you, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to, and connect to your vision. Step back for a moment from all of the doing that you are doing. Connect to your vision. Rewrite your vision. Sometimes, we get lost in the doing, and maybe there are some things that need to shift. So, connecting to your vision and bring love to your vision. How big that is, and it feels like it's impossible to reach right now, stay with it and stay connected to yourself. Maybe you need to do some meditation. Maybe you need to do some journaling. Maybe there is something that you need to adjust. Maybe there is something that needs to be downloaded into you. But if you're in the doing, the downloads cannot happen because you need to be more relaxed and more calm. So there's this energy of going and I'm feeling for you, and you might be losing track of what's the biggest purpose for you. So that's why I feel like you need to reconnect to your vision, reconnect to the reason why you're doing it, and the reason why you have that vision, and then tune into yourself. The answers are within you, and there are a lot of shifts coming up, but if you keep doing and you don't give yourself space to stay connected, you're bringing more resistance to the situation. So you need to step back. Perseverance. Yeah. And green is the color of love, but it's the color of love in terms of love for self and boundaries. This color is about boundaries. Green is about boundaries. So I feel like that maybe you need to learn to set up boundaries with yourself and your work, and with yourself, your work, and people. So maybe there is something you need to say no to, someone you need to say no to, so that you can step back a little and have more time to connect to your vision, and have more time to realign yourself to your vision. And then just keep going. The messages here are very, very synchronistic. Keep going. You're almost there. And the fact that you feel stuck, it's only because you need to step back and recalibrate and figure out what's working, what's not, and release all the things that are not working. And maybe you just need to say no. When I lean toward love, I am led. Yes. So reconnect to your vision. I feel just like you maybe got lost a little bit with all of the things, and you just need to remember why this vision of yours is so powerful, why you're so driven to make this vision happen. I feel like you need to reconnect and re-love the reason why you're doing what you're doing. All right. Pile number three. Sorry. I hope this message resonated with you. If you want to go deeper, you can book a session with me on my website, theintuitionqueen.com. And I'll see you next week. Ciao.